10 years and 200 million visitors later, Baltimore celebrates Harborplace, the cornerstone of revitalization that helped to put this city on the map. So let the party begin.
Tonight we have team coverage of the city and state celebration as Harborplace enters its second decade.
And we begin tonight at the focal point of the celebration, the twin pavilions of Harborplace at Light and Pratt Streets. Kelly Saunders has a live report. Kelly?
Oh, Al, I wish they had invented odor vision for TV. If so, thousands of homes around Baltimore, mouth would be watering. The odor, the wonderful smells coming out of this tent. It's an all-you-can-eat crab feast going on behind me. It's just one of several events during 10 days of celebrating the 10 years of Harborplace. I'll tell you, thousands of people are down here enjoying all the events, and merchants will tell you that Harborplace acts as a people magnet, and that makes for good business. As a matter of fact, Dick Gelfman talked with one merchant who has absolutely made the most of his 10 years here at Harborplace.
Just a decade ago, Bob Groff had an idea and a converted postal truck from which to sell it. He would quench the health-conscious public's thirst with a mix of all-natural ingredients, fresh fruits of every kind, fruit juices, ice, and a blender. The result is the Fruit Shake, and the now international company built around it is the Flying Fruit Fantasy. It all started when a Rouse Company executive visited his stand at a county fair and invited him to Harborplace.
I was shocked. I mean, here I was in the middle of a field, Frederick County Crafts Fair. I'd been trying for the last 6 months to get a retail location. Developers were not interested. I felt as though I was a star being discovered.
When I heard the Fruit Shake idea, we were first dating, and he told me about this fair he had done, and it just clicked with me. I thought that sounded great. That sounded like something that could really work.
And work it has, with locations stretching from Maryland to Hawaii. As important as what goes into this product, there was another ingredient that was perhaps as important, and that ingredient was Harborplace, an idea that promised to bring back a record number of people downtown and therefore a record number of people to sample their new product.
Harborplace has really been the bedrock of our success. The sales that we generated here the first year were so significant, and we took off as a small business so well that we were able to build a business in other locations.
We've tried locations where the traffic is not high, and so we don't make money, but we've proven with this Fruit Shake that wherever we go where there's high traffic, we sell a lot of fruit shakes.
And there is a lot of traffic at Harborplace, guaranteeing that fruit shakes will continue to flow out as the cash continues to flow in. Dick Gelfman, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
And one of the men who is taking special pride in the Inner Harbor's decade of success, Governor Schaefer, says this is great, but it can't stop here.
The main thing is there's an expansion. You see, if you just stand still, you fall back. Status quo is no good. You've got to continually update. Now, it's a great thing about this 10th anniversary is the fact you're renewing. The buildings have all been repainted, the new flags are up, but as you go around the Inner Harbor, you got to go over there in this area over here, the fish market, that's got to open up, power station's got to open up, and you go right down Boston Street, and you've got the greatest area in the country.
Now, this crab feast is going on. If you show up by 7 o'clock, you can start eating. They're going to take the tent away at 8:30. It's $25 for adults, $12.50 for children. It's all you can eat, and they have everything here. Shrimp, clams, mussels, crabs, corn on the cob, and don't forget the watermelon to wash out the mouth. Phillips has donated everything, and all the money raised from this is going to go to Baltimore Reads, the mayor's literacy program. And you might also want to stop and get yourself a soda, hon, and proceeds from the sale of this cup is also going to go to the mayor's Baltimore Reads Inc. However, this is turning into quite the collector's item. On the front, celebrating the people, the dream, the city of Baltimore, okay? Now, if you turn it on its side and you look at the fine print, proceeds from the limited edition cup will benefit Baltimore Reads Inc., the literacy initiative of Baltimore City Mayor Kurt L. Schnoke. Yes, that's an N instead of an M like Mary. Do you see that? So $1.99 and you get yourself a soda. So listen, here's what you do. You come on down, you enjoy all you can eat, get yourself a soda, hon, and let's by all means, all of us, support Baltimore's literacy campaign. Back to you, Al. I'll bring you some crabs.
Oh, please. I spell Hun, and that was my question. I've always wondered that. That's Kelly Saunders reporting live as the city celebrates 10 years of Harborplace.
H-O-N.
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 Okay.
Thanks, Bob. Finally tonight, the celebrations at Harborplace have been underway since Friday, but today is the Inner Harbor Jewel's actual birthday. Andrea Koppel reports hundreds flocked there to celebrate.
Today was the kind of day picture postcards are made of. Beautiful blue skies with white puffy clouds, low humidity, and just a hint of a breeze. It was the kind of day perfectly suited to celebrate the 10th anniversary of what's considered by many to be one of Baltimore's featured attractions.
In 1977, people were down here. They came down to the Inner Harbor, but there wasn't anything here. And that was deliberate because the plan was to bring people from uptown in those places they had up there and then eventually come down here.
And they have, by the thousands every year. As you can see, today was no exception.
We consider this place, Harborplace, to be the most inviting and welcoming urban setting in the country.
And our elected officials weren't the only ones with praise for the harbor.
Gives you some place to go, something good to see. It's a nice place to visit a day out.
I think it's lovely. I love everything about it.
And as everybody knows, it wouldn't have been much of a Harborplace birthday celebration without cake. So there were 10,000 cupcakes and 200 human candles and 16 Baltimore 10-year-olds on hand, all of whose birthdays just happened to be today.
I liked it and it was great. It was very fun.
How come?
Because I got to spend my birthday with a lot of people.
And on a beautiful day like today, with clouds in the sky, music in the air, and a cupcake for everyone who wants one, it's hard to imagine anything but future success for Harborplace. Andrea Koppel, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
Well, the party starts to wind down, I guess.
A lot of people there.
Oh, yes,
A whole lot of people. That's our report to the moment. ABC's World News Tonight is next, followed by Evening Magazine at 7:30. I'm Deborah Stone in for Denise Cope.
I'm Al Sanders for the entire Eyewitness News team, back at 11 with the night team, right after the ABC movie Foxfire.